Good luck finding affordable tickets for the Indiana Fever preseason game against Brazil at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Seats at the arena for the May 4th matchup between the Indiana Fever and Brazil were first offered to season ticket holders and a few top donors. It didn't take long for them to be gone.
Ain't nobody paying $8,100 to watch Angel Reese play ball, especially when there are tickets. There was a ticket available for $29. $29 to see Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky play at the LSU.
Imagine the expression on Angel Reese's face when she sees rows of empty seats at her homecoming game at LSU. Right now, $29 tickets for her Chicago Sky exhibition matchup against Brazil remain unsold, while Caitlin Clark's identical game with the Indiana Fever is driving resale prices into the thousands. Picture this. Clark and the Fever stepping onto the court in a packed arena in Iowa, surrounded by fans who paid top dollar for a chance to see her play. Meanwhile, Reese is met with sparse attendance, despite tickets being priced at rock-bottom rates. We've gathered all the screenshots, sales data, and receipts exposing this ticket debacle, one that has Angel absolutely livid.
Up for the Fever, we're playing a game right here, baby. Woo! We're coming to town. You better save up, because I bet it's going to be pretty expensive, but we'll see what we can.
Can you believe what just unfolded in Iowa? This isn't just another basketball game announcement. It's a full-blown sensation that has the sports world in a frenzy. The Indiana Fever executed a brilliant move by scheduling a preseason homecoming exhibition for Caitlin Clark at Carver Hawkeye Arena, the very court where she cemented her legacy as a college basketball icon. But what happened next? Not even the most optimistic WNBA executives could have seen it coming.
37 minutes. That's all the time it took for all 13,000 tickets to sell to season ticket holders. The University of Iowa is trying to make sure the tickets go to fans. Instead, the legislature may do even more. The words "sold out" are plastered on the doors at Carver Hawkeye Arena and the team's website for tickets to see Hawkeye legend Caitlin Clark and her Indiana Fever take on the Brazil women's team in a preseason.
When tickets went on sale, something truly unprecedented happened before our eyes. The entire arena, all 15,000 seats, sold out in just 36 minutes. That's not a typo. In just over half an hour, every single ticket for a preseason exhibition game was gone. The craziest part? The general public never even got a chance to buy them. The pre-sale, which was exclusively available to Iowa season ticket holders and donors, began at 9 a.m. By 9:36 a.m., the Iowa women's basketball team had already announced a complete sellout.
All gone before general sale to the public even started. Clark and the Indiana Fever are returning to the University of Iowa for a WNBA preseason game against the Brazilian national team. That game is on May.
Think about that for a moment. This wasn't even an official WNBA regular season game. It was a preseason exhibition against Brazil's national team. And yet, the demand was so overwhelming that fans literally crashed ticketing websites in their frantic attempts to secure a seat. Server errors, timeout messages, and payment failures couldn't stop Caitlin Clark's devoted fan base. Despite every obstacle, they snatched up every available ticket in record time, turning a routine exhibition into a historic sellout.
It's a big situation again, like Caitlin Clark selling out Iowa, sold out a preseason game. People saying it sold out in 40 minutes. This is within 20 minutes. Like, obviously, you couldn't get onto the damn website. It's sold out. You could have been trying to refreshing the page and not got tickets. Most of the time, it officially sold out in 40 minutes, but like realistically, it almost crashed.
But the real shocker came right after the sellout announcement. Within hours, literally hours, the secondary market exploded in a way rarely seen for women's basketball. Tickets started flooding resale platforms like StubHub, Vivid Seats, and SeatGeek at jaw-dropping prices. What was once a standard preseason exhibition had suddenly turned into one of the hottest tickets in sports.
Which one is?
I haven't.
That's like 45 grand.
What?
Front row seats.
Is that it? You should get something. You should get a souvenir or something,
Exactly.
right? For $45,000.
Signed jersey by Caitlin Clark.
We knew it was a hot ticket.
Yeah, we
wow.
knew it would be.
The numbers paint a picture that's almost unbelievable. The cheapest resale tickets, the nosebleeds, the obstructed views, The seats where you'd need binoculars just to see the court started around $559. Yes, you read that right. The worst seats in the house were going for over $500. And from there, prices only skyrocketed. Decent lower bowl seats quickly climbed into the thousands. But for the true Caitlin Clark superfans looking for a courtside experience, the cost reached astronomical heights. Some premium courtside seats were listed at $5 for $74 per ticket, a price tag that surpasses what many NBA playoff games would cost. Nearly $6,000 to watch a preseason exhibition game. If that doesn't perfectly capture the Caitlin Clark effect, I don't know what does.
They're sold out, so I really don't know what they're going to do about this. I guess it's just kind of like one of those missed opportunities, and a lot of people are saying they need to move this to a stadium because there's no doubt in Iowa, if you move this to a stadium, it would be sold.
What we're witnessing is nothing short of an economic shift in women's basketball. These aren't just impressive numbers for the WNBA. They're impressive for any sports league. Fans aren't just eager to see Caitlin Clark play. They're willing to pay premium prices that would have been unthinkable for women's basketball just a few years ago. The business impact is undeniable. Clark isn't just filling arenas. She's igniting a secondary market frenzy that rivals major concert tours. She's not just attracting casual viewers. She's building a dedicated fan base willing to spend big money for the privilege of seeing her play in person. And remember, this isn't even a regular season game. This is just an exhibition.
Shouldn't be surprised, and yet I'm still surprised because Indiana Fever preseason, not even like preseason, exhibition game with Indiana Fever going to play the Brazilian national team at Carver Hawkeye Arena, Caitlin's college facility, sold out. They went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, and Iowa season ticket holders for women's basketball. And then general admission was supposed to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm hearing rumblings of like maybe scalpers got in, like the secondary market is already crazy, but it was sold out and a bunch of season ticket holders couldn't even get their tickets. Iowa Women's Basketball posted this on their Instagram and on their Facebook just a few minutes ago that, hey, it's already sold out. No point in trying to get tickets tomorrow for the general public because you can't.
The frenzy surrounding Caitlin Clark's return to Iowa stands in stark contrast to another homecoming happening that same week. Did you know the Chicago Sky scheduled the exact same opponent, Brazil's national team, for Angel Reese's return to LSU? The difference? Ticket prices. The gap between these two games might be one of the most brutal reality checks in women's basketball history. While Clark's exhibition is commanding sky-high resale prices, Reese's matchup is struggling to sell tickets at bargain bin rates. It's a stark reminder of the Caitlin Clark effect and the undeniable demand she brings to the game.
Well, so what I did not know is the Chicago Sky is playing the Brazilian national team. Angel Reese is playing the very same team the Indiana Fever are playing.
While the Fever's exhibition game sent the secondary market into a frenzy, the Chicago Sky hoped for similar magic when they announced their own preseason matchup against Brazil in Louisiana. But instead of websites crashing and fans scrambling for seats, they got crickets. Absolute silence. The kind that makes you glance around the room, waiting for someone to say something.
Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize.
Let's talk about these ticket prices for a second. Right now, you can grab a ticket to Angel Reese's homecoming game for just $29, asterisk taxes and fees, included star. You could literally take your entire family to see her play for less than what some people spend on dinner. Meanwhile, across the basketball universe, the cheapest resale tickets for Caitlin Clark's Iowa return started at roughly 17 times that amount. The contrast couldn't be more striking.
I did not realize that the Chicago Sky were also playing the Brazilian national team at LSU. Oh my goodness.